Did you know that, depending on your income, Trump's tax bill could put anywhere from $100 to $2,000 back in your pocket every year? Or it could do the opposite. Stay tuned to find out which side you'll land on. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're breaking down Trump's controversial tax bill and how it's set to impact you and your wallet. With new changes to tax brackets, deductions, and more, this tax bill could hit you in a way you didn't expect. Let's start with the big question. Why is this tax bill so important, and why should you care? Well, it's changing the way taxes work for individuals, but not everyone is on board with the new system. Some people are worried about how these changes will affect them directly. Will they see lower taxes, or will they end up paying more? And there's always that nagging concern. Could the middle class get left behind in favor of corporations and the wealthier Americans? While the tax bill slashes corporate taxes and promises to boost the economy, the real question is whether average Americans will actually feel those benefits. Now let's break down what's actually in the bill. The most talked about changes are the adjustments to tax brackets. For many, tax rates are going down, but not necessarily across the board. First, the tax brackets. For individuals, the new system lowers the rate for certain income ranges. That's good news for many of us, but don't get too excited just yet. These cuts are set to expire in a few years, and depending on where you fall in the income spectrum, the savings could be significant or barely noticeable. Next, deductions. The bill increases the standard deduction, which simplifies things for those who don't itemize their taxes. But there's a catch. Some itemized deductions like state and local taxes have been capped, which could hit high-tax states harder. If you live in places like New York or California, you might feel the pinch from these caps, especially if you've been used to writing off a lot of state taxes or property taxes. So while some people will see more money in their paychecks, others might find themselves paying more in taxes than before. So, what does this mean for you, the average American? The most critical factor is how the new tax brackets will play out in your own wallet. Lower earners could see anywhere from $100 to $500 more a year, while middle-income families might get a bit more, up to $2,000, thanks to those new tax brackets and increased standard deductions. But there's a downside. High-income earners, especially in states with high taxes, might not see as much of a benefit and could even end up paying more in the long run due to changes in deductions and the expiration of some tax cuts after a few years. It's a mixed bag. Some will win big, others will feel left out. The key takeaway here, the impact really depends on where you fall in terms of income, where you live, and how the new rules play out. So, to wrap it up, Trump's tax bill has the potential to boost some wallets while leaving others with less. The bottom line? If you're in the middle income bracket, you could see a nice bump, but if you live in a high-tax state or earn a lot, things might not look as rosy. I'd love to hear what you think about these changes. Will they help or hurt your finances? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to check out my next video on how the tax bill might affect your retirement savings. See you soon.